Hey everyone, welcome back to Garnock Reviews, where today we're checking out a Leopard Power Cat 40. This was on display at the St. Pete Boat Show earlier this year. As you can see, it is available for $979,000. I was really impressed with this boat for its size. It's 40 feet in length, but its beam is 21 feet 8 inches. The draft is 3 feet 7, and the height above the waterline is 18 feet 5. So she is capable of doing a great loop, and you'll struggle to find a boat that's as stable with as much accommodation for 40 foot in length. She's got a displacement of just over £30,000, fuel capacity of 370 gallons, and then here's where you're going to find the engine. There's one on each side obviously, but you get different options for this boat. You can have twin 250, 320 or 370, and the idea is that you can cruise at around 15 knots and you'll burn less than 20 gallons an hour, and you'll have a maximum speed of just over 20 knots. As I make my way to the bow, you can see there's plenty of room for walking around. There's plenty of handholds and guardrails. There's seats in both the port and starboard front quarter. And then there's a number of hatches here. This is where you're going to find storage. You're going to find the generator. You're going to find things like the fuel and water tanks. But you've also got, see these little button effect on the deck. That's because you can put all sorts of cushions out here, and you can turn this into a really large sun pad. And I like the fact that it's got a door access into the lower accommodation. That way you don't have to keep walking around the boat if you don't want to. You've got the hatches for the light and ventilation, which will show you more on the inside. And again, especially at this angle, look at how clear the deck is for walking back and forth. This is a boat that's about family orientated, and it's so easy for your family to step on board, relax and enjoy themselves. And then as I pan round, you'll see the davits over the stern. That way you don't need to worry about where you store the tender. You've got the cockpit table out here. And then this one does have the flybridge. And I like the fact it's so easy to get up here, because if this was my boat, this is where I would do most of the cruising from. And that way you can have your friends and family join you. This one comes with a hardtop, so you get shade and protection. But look at how much seating area you have up here. You've even got an outdoor grill up here too. And again, it's only 40 foot in length. There's storage underneath the seats. This grilling station's also got a sink. It's got refrigeration. And even up here, there's plenty of handholds. You always feel safe and secure. You could put cushions down the back here if you wanted to as well. And then as I pan round, you'll notice that there's also canopy enclosures. They've obviously got this rolled up for the boat show, but you can drop this down and have it as a fully enclosed flybridge as well. It's a clever design. I also like the fact that you've got the bottle holders and drinks holders in the middle of the table, just in case you hit rough weather. And that way everything stays safe and secure. It's an electric grill. That way so you can keep the burgers close by. And then at the helm, I don't have a problem with the layout of this one at all, but I like the fact that you've got more space should you want to fit additional electronics. But you've got a Raymarine package on here, and then that way you get your autopilot, your multifunction displays, things like that. And then as we make our way back down, I'll show you the inside. And I do like the fact that this one's got a lower helm as well. You get your Fusion stereo controls right here, and that way everybody can have access to it. Cockpit table's large enough for, you'll probably get about 6 adults down here if you put some stools on the other side too. It's got non-slip deck, which worked really well. And I like the fact that the galley is the first point of entry. So that way, obviously you can prepare meals for inside, but it's really easy to share snacks and refreshments for everybody on the outside. 3-burner propane stovetop. You get the stainless steel sink. And then in this one you've got storage. You can put all sorts of dry goods in there. Then you got your oven down below. And plenty of more storage. But on the other side, you got your full height fridge freezer. You even got the water and ice on the outside. So if you wanted to do extended cruising or even full-time liveaboard, this is one to consider. And then if I go down basically the starboard hull, this is one giant owner's cabin. And again, name another boat that's got a 40-foot cabin for the owner. You've got the queen size berth back here. There's storage underneath the bed. I like the amount of windows that we have here, that way you get plenty of light. You've got a desk area that can be used as a vanity station or as a desk. All the storage, lockers, drawers, cabinets. You're going to have plenty of room for all your personal belongings on this one. And then basically the starboard bow, you're looking at the heads compartment where you've got the toilet first, and then you've got the shower further on. It's a great setup. And this one's got 169 gallons of water on board, so there's plenty of water for everybody to use. And if you want privacy, you can slide this door across, and then that way it basically blocks off the bottom of the stairs, and it turns it into one private cabin. And if I climb back up, there's easy handholds in place as well. There's hatches on the deck that you saw there. That's again for more storage. You've got a lower helm, which I really appreciate because not all boats come with that these days. You get your multifunction display, your VHF, your autopilot, your fusion stereo, your engine controls. And you get great visibility sitting here. Right next to it, you've got your saloon. That cockpit table folds out, and it also drops down, and you can make this a double berth if you need to. And as I showed you from the bow, you've got that front access that you can easily walk out, which is also going to be beneficial if you ever want to do a single-handed operation. You can easily get to the anchor, you can easily get to the bow lines. And look at all those windows bringing in the natural light. So this one was on offer through the Moorings, and I'll include a link to their website, but basically they're a charter company, and you can buy this boat and they've got charter programs, so that way you can earn some revenue for it to offset the expense of ownership. But if I go down this hull, this one's got 2 cabins on it, so it's a 3 cabin layout. And again, you've got the berth on this side, the storage lockers, as well as storage underneath. And if I close the door, you'll see there's more storage back here too. And between the 2 cabins is the head compartment. But before getting to there, there's storage in the passageway. This would be ideal for towels and linens and things like that. And then you've got a separate toilet and shower area in here, so that way you get full use of that shower. And there's plenty of headroom in here too. And then making our way aft, this takes you to the last stateroom. Much like the others, I really appreciate all those windows and hatches. It certainly doesn't feel dark and claustrophobic like some of the other boats I've been on. I'd love to hear your thoughts and comments. I really appreciate the Moorings for allowing me to come on board and take a look at this one. I'll leave a link in the description for both the Moorings website, but also for Leopard Power Cat themselves. I'd love to hear your thoughts and comments. If you can leave a comment down below. If you haven't done so already, hit that like and subscribe button. It really does make a difference. I'll look forward to catching you on the next one. Thanks everyone.